Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Aviva, and thank you for being here with us. We'll take questions in a moment. We'll split it into 3 sections. The first section will be unembargoed. It will be live. That will be for 20 minutes. We'll then shut down all streaming and recording, please. The second section will be embargoed for daily newspapers for 20 minutes, and then we will have a Sunday newspaper section. There's microphones there. If you could please put your hand up, wait till someone comes to you with a roving mic, identify your outlet, and then ask your question, please. That would be much appreciated. For now, I'm going to hand you over to our new chairman for some opening words. Acun.
Thank you very much. First of all, I thank you, all of you, for the participation for this press conference. And what can I say first is, of course, I'm very excited. It's not a story that happened in 2 days, 4 days, 5 days. It's a story that for us took so many months to decide and make this operation for this big club. And we are very happy that we signed everything, and now we are the owners. And of course, as a team of passion, now our target is to bring this beautiful club back to its victory days and big success that happened in the past. And we feel like we are not far away from it. Very excited to be here. First of all, I always feel good feelings about Ireland for my past. I think always like Turkish people and Irish people look a kind of similar, emotional people, honest people, good people. So I'm happy to be in that country and looking forward for the future with full positiveness. And I hope we will manage it with my team together. Of course, it's a long journey, but today is maybe the first day for me in this journey. And hope a good, bright future together with my team, of course. And Andrew and the guys, of course. I really thank him from the first minute. He has been so cooperative with us. He's a man of, again, passion, and he's giving everything from himself for the club. So I would say that this cooperation from the first minute started so good, so nice, so strong. I'm sure that we will continue and we will enjoy the happy days together.
Absolutely.
Of course, a couple of more words for him. If he was not the guy who was representing the team, I think it wouldn't be so easy for us to decide about it. I always believe that good people always wins. So here, so many good people together, and we will give our all effort for this club's future. And I'm very hopeful again about the future that we will manage it. And again, very happy to be here. I feel very positive energy from you guys and from the country and from the city. And very, very excited because again for us a new adventure. More adrenaline, and I like adventures and adrenaline. Actually, I'm addicted, so I will enjoy for sure. Of course, most important is the fans being enjoying, and I hope we can manage that, and our fans will enjoy our influence in the team. And we are very happy to listening to your questions. Thank you.
Shane Dawson, RTE.
Acun, I suppose, why invest in the League of Ireland? Why invest in Shelbourne? And what are you hoping to get out of it?
I mean, first of all, as an owner of Hull City, I think that in football, it is better to just have more playing ground for a good future, for the football aims that we have in our mind. We're gonna just do everything to take Hull City to Premier League, but I always believe that you are more stronger when you are more. So to be more stronger in football industry and being more hopeful for the future, we needed another club. So we start searching, of course, from Portugal, Belgium. We had some opportunities, good opportunities, and again Ireland, some more opportunities. But at the end of the day, in our meetings, what we discovered is like there is a hidden treasure in Dublin, and it is called Shelbourne. So my whole life has been just improving some things in my media business, that I improved so many formats, productions, and TV channels all around the world and made them in a higher standards. Now in football, in last 2 years, almost 2 years, it's not 2 years at the moment, but we have achieved a good success in Hull City as a club. So at the moment, we see the big potential in Irish football. We see the big potential in Shelburne. So for us, it is the correct team for us to show our abilities, our talent, to make a big team a bigger team. So that's why we chose Shelburne.
Final one from me. How much of the initial investment is going to be spent on facilities, including Talca Park and training facilities?
How much?
Yeah.
I'm not the money man. So it's not possible for me to talk about the money budget like so individual, but at the end of the day, of course, why we are here is to make people happy. So in order to make people happy, you have to have a team that is more organized, of course, having more higher quality facilities. So about all these, we had some meetings, and as soon as I see in the future, you will see improvement in all the parts of this beautiful club.
Thanks.
Gavin Cooney.
Hi, Gavin Cooney from the 42. Acun, congratulations on your purchase of Shelburne. Can you talk about how the dynamic will work with Hull City, and what would you say to the fans of Shells who worry that Shells will become a feeder club for Hull?
A good question. First of all, I want everybody to understand, like, we are not thinking of Shelburne like getting some players here and take them to Hull City. This is not the project. The project is to make Shelburne in a better position with better squad. So I believe that how big are the teams, everything will be better for both teams. So whenever we talk about Shelburne, we talk individually. And of course, there will be a relation between Shelburne and Hull City, which will be a big advantage for both clubs. But this is not like there's a team in Ireland that's gonna just feed Hull City. No, we want to take this team with, of course, our coach, who we believe in, to the higher positions, especially European Cups, first of all. And if you ask me what is the potential here, is to go to the European Cups and make European success. So you can understand from this part that our vision is based on more like having victories here in Shelburne. After we get this victories and success, I hope, of course, then both teams can enjoy this success. There can be some players from Shelbourne to Hull City, yes, from Hull City to Shelbourne, yes, but I want all of you to understand, like, this is an individual project for us, that we want to go to big success with Shelbourne and the fans. First of all, I have so many videos of the fans that I love. Even in my WhatsApp, every time I speak about Shelbourne, I'm just showing, because Berk, he lives here from our team, and he's just sending me videos from the game. So I'm so proud to have such fans, such energetic and heart-loving fans, like they love the team from their heart. So for me, it's a good adventure, and the aim is to make Shelbourne to go higher levels. After that, of course, cooperation is okay. But this project for us is an individual project that will make Hull City big advantage, but Hull City's presence will be big advantage for Shelbourne too, don't forget.
Does the club remain committed to the purchase of Talca Park from Dublin City Council?
Sorry, could you
Does
repeat the question?
the club remain committed to the purchase of Talca Park?
Yeah, Tan can answer that too. He's the man of operations, okay? Of course, you know Tan, but as from my point of view, the man of operations. Yes, Mr. Operation.
No, actually, it's a privilege to be in front of you here. I'll come back to your question, and it's an honor to be, being part of this special day with you guys and with Chairman today, and with the rest of the board, whom supported us tremendously and continue to be with us. And we have a great team. They're sitting here. They put many months of understanding club DNA and chemistry of this club. So to come back to your question, is stadium is something very sacred to the club. We were speaking with the board members and also our coach as well. How he mentioned that he played when he was here when he was young. So a lot of exciting things will happen. The chairman will also mention it. But as far as the technicality, how it's going to be done, I think it's too early to commit to an answer. So it's to give you an understanding. Talca Park is special for our club, and there will be some improvements in the future, I believe. But we're still working on it.
But by the way, I have to just mention something. When we bought Hull City, the average attendance was almost 8,000 for the team. So, as I say, we love taking teams with potential and to lift them higher. So now, last game of the season, we played to 23,000 in Hull City, and our expectation average is 20,000 this year. So why we did this Hull City operation was the potential that we saw, and it was obvious. I see the same here too. I mean, if you ask me, it's not something unlogical that this team will in the future play to over 10,000 fans, 15,000 fans, because this country has the potential. As an island, you are very good in football. So that means that if a national team is successful in football, that means that people love football. So we are in the center of the country. So that means that the football lovers are searching for, of course, motivation. That's all. So our aim is to motivate our fans and to make the fan base bigger. Especially, we're going to concentrate on the kids. For me, I love kids, and I love their coming to the games, their energy. So we will just motivate the young people, the kids, and everybody, so that we can just have more and more fans. So if you ask me what is the potential here, I mean, if everything goes good, over 10,000, over 20,000 is possible in this country. A football game can be watched easily.
Yeah, and so can I just get a bit of clarity? As I understand it, and maybe Andrew, you'll be able to clarify it for me, the club, prior to your arrival, was committed to purchasing Talca Park from the council. Is there a chance that that process now does not happen, that you explore other options?
No,
No.
we're continuing with the negotiation. with Dublin City Council. That obviously takes time, and we remain committed to the process.
Thanks.
First of all, welcome to Ireland Derby. I am from Turkey as well, and I feel so emotional when I see you here. Maybe you can understand my feelings. And as you know, there are like the huge Turkish population in Ireland, especially students. And is this situation affected by the team? Because you mentioned before about the fans. So I am sure we will be there. Maybe thousands of students gonna support the team. I'm just wondering, is this situation affected by the team or?
Yeah, it had zero effect in my buying the club, Turkish community, because everywhere there's Turkish community, which of course I'm Turkish and I love my country. But for me, I would enjoy more, of course, to bring Irish community to the stadium. For us, Turkish community, I see them like our brothers, you know. Of course, everybody Turkish from my nation, I feel different feelings. But my aim here is not based on Turkish community, because as you say, students they come back. Here, I want to make a solid local fan base, and I really hope that this country's love about football in the national teams. By the way, years ago I came here for the national game against Ireland and Turkey, which we talked with Damien. He was also a player. And these two countries, football love is very similar. The success are not too far away from each other. There are so many similarities. Even we talk with Andrew, we speak the same language, so we enjoy spending time together. So for me, Irish people has a different energy, and I really enjoy being in Ireland. And our aim is, again, as I say, to make the fan base as much as bigger in Dublin or maybe around the country to make more fans. So from today, one of the first target is to make the fans come. Of course, now we have a certain capacity, but I hope Andrew is working on it, and we are just in the middle of the process. And if we can manage to make our stadium bigger, we want more fans, more fans, more fans. So one of our priorities is this.
Any more questions for this section?
Merhaba, Acun.
Merhaba.
As an ex-player, I just want to ask, you had a foray in Fortuna Sittard in Holland, and you mentioned that you guys are bringing the things better, and, you know, the football club and the fan base, the whole lot. I'd like to ask, how did that go for you over there? You know, obviously you can bring that experience here that you learned there in Holland and bring it over to Dublin here. But how did that experience go? What have you learned from that experience there to bring it to Shelbourne Football Club, to make us better and make us bigger?
Hull.
Yeah.
No, Fortuna start our.
You're talking about Holland?
Yeah, how did Fortuna Sittard go when you were there? What way did you leave the club? Did it go better? The fan base, the financial, everything?
Actually, Fortuna Sittard was like, for me, elementary school for this ownership. It was the pandemic time that we were just involved for some months, like 8 months. So I wouldn't say that for us it was very entertaining because there was no fans in the stands. But what we learned from there is, of course, having an operation experience. But if you ask me what I'm bringing here with my team, actually, is our experience in Hull is more valuable for us. Because in Fortuna Sittard we were like a transit passenger, you know. But in Hull now we are the owner for more than 1 year, and what we learned from Hull City is, if you really care about the fans, if the fans really see it and feel it, they give more to you. So I have to just give a little information about myself. I'm from the stands, and in my time of the football, like maybe years ago, of course, we were just sleeping in front of the stadiums to find a ticket. So the game was 2 o'clock afternoon. We were going 10 o'clock in the night with pillow, sleeping in front of the stadium in order to get the best seat, because it's not like seat 3A, 5C. It was just who comes first gets the place. So in order to get the good place, you have to just go sleep until the morning. You go to the stadium. And my university, high school times actually, was full of this kind of memories, following the team all around the Turkey. I'm a Fenerbahce fan. So where I'm coming from is the stands. So I know how to make people happy, because I was one of them. I know the both sides of the life. Also, in my career, I lost my parents in a traffic accident when I was 20. I was 21, divorced. In 22, I had a big traffic accident. 24, bankrupt. So when I was 24, 25, I had nothing in life. Zero money, zero hope. But what I had was always being positive, look for the future from the positive way. So I'm coming from so much bottom that I experienced all the levels of the life until now. So that makes me have always good communication with any kind of people. I'm very appreciated in Turkey. Thank to God that chosen very much for the most loved person of Turkey, and that always makes me happy. So here again, what I see about this city and this team, of course, when I look at the stands, I see myself. So I know how to touch people because I care about them. For me, I always think from the other side to the life, and I have managed so many success in my life. But for me, the other side is important. In all my life, in all my career, I cared about the other side, and this made me always successful. So again, for Shelburne, what I can say is, from this minute, my first aim is to make the fans happy. So we will listen to them, we will talk to them, we will have so many meetings with them, we will ask them what they want, and I'm sure that they will help us for this club, because a team is nothing without the fans. So only how big is the team for me is how big is the fans. So we're going to make this team bigger and bigger, I hope.
Well, thank you very much. For history like that, I think you're feeling very, very well, I can tell you that.
There are no more questions for the live section. We'll stop the streaming now.